MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Kolten Wong. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Jeremy Hellickson is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And I'm focusing on outfielder Juan Soto today. Obviously, the bat plays. We've seen it a time or two. This guy can go line to line with the quickness and go deep in a hurry. But defensively, he makes the game look easy as well, and a strong arm to back it up.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He will lead this one off today. All right, back to Hellickson. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Kolten Wong.
Stepping up to the plate, Kolten Wong. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw will have no chance at second. It's an infield single, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Number 13.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Wong on second. Goldschmidt is over at first with 1 away.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
The next 0-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. To second for 1. Throw to Adams is in time. They've turned the double play. The inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading off
Now with the plate,
Washington,
Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting second.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nobody out, runner on first. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Digging in now, Juan Soto. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Ozuna.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Kendrick on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
In now, Yadier Molina. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. And Molina's aboard a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And they're runners at the corners now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting. Right
so now
fielder,
time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. Swing, and he pops him up. Rendon on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about
Now
coming up
batting,
with a big
third
knock.
baseman,
After that pop-up, it
Matt
looked like the inning was
Carpenter.
potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Soto is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Nationals nothing. Digging in, Matt Adams, as
Leading
they'll have
up
5,
for
6,
the
and 7
Nationals,
here to start the home
first
half of the
baseman.
second.
Lots of
Matt
baseball left in this one as
Adams.
we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that
Batting
pitch, and
6.
he just didn't get the
The
bat
second
through the
baseman,
zone in time.
Ryan
The pitch was away. He let it get deep,
Dozier.
maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
Batting
ones
seven.
have that late action that
catcher.
just darts at the
Kirk.
last minute. They're so tough to get the
Suzuki.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. Fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. He
Leading
reached
off
on
for
a
St.
single
Louis,
in his first try.
The left fielder,
Even though
number
they're up by a
23,
boatload early on in this
Marcell
one, you can't
Ozuna.
get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kendrick is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Howie Kendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck
Leading
out the
off
side
for the
last
Nationals,
inning. How did they get to him
the
here?
right fielder.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Carpenter has room in foul territory. One down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeremy Hellickson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is looked at off the plate for a ball. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Turner, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 4-0. Max Scherzer is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring.
Max Scherzer.
So striding in, Harrison Bader, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The pitcher, number 22.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. High in the air out to center field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI.
Now batting.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for one. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Nationals nothing. Leading off the inning, Adam Eaton, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Adam Eaton.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about.
Now
Obviously,
batting,
the strikeout
third
result
baseman,
isn't good, but to go
Anthony
down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And it's fouled away. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he misses it. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
A high fastball is in there.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting.
Dan,
First
count
baseman.
goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now
that grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. We played 4 full. St. Louis is out in front, 5-1. Anibal Sanchez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 19, Anibal Sanchez.
Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
The left fielder.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Dan, back-to-back pitches,
Now batting,
double, then
shortstop.
single, ambush
Ball.
tactics.
Boy, I tell you what, they're swinging the bats early. You have a double, then an RBI single to drive them in. Potential for a real big inning here.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The center fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
From the stretch. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. One run scores. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Boy, D-Row, talk about
fielder,
adding insult
Jose
to injury right there. And the pitcher
Martinez
gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box score in this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Here's Colton Wong now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Martinez at third. Wong at second with 1 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kendrick looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt
Stepping in
Carpenter.
now, Matt Carpenter.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Adams comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey,
Now
you'll
batting,
take 3 for 4
shortstop,
every day of the week.
Ball.
Yeah, in today's day and
Young.
age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Paul DeYoung. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his
catcher,
arms
number
very
4,
well, was able to get it over the
Yadier
right fielder's head,
Molina.
one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Kendrick coasts under it, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals are out in front, 13-1. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He leads off this half
Leading
inning
up
in what they
for
hope
the
will be a
Nationals,
rebuttal to all those
the
runs
catcher,
they just gave up.
Kurt.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to
Suzuki.
get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
The
but how
pitcher,
about the
number
amount of
19.
strikeouts? What's even more
Hottie
impressive,
ball.
no walks up to this point. So
Sanchez.
he's pounding that zone with strikes,
Your
and he's
attention,
making
please.
these hitters swing the bat.
Pinch hitting for
Ryan
Washington,
Zimmerman will grab a bat
Number
and hit for the
11.
pitcher here.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And as you can see, they are way behind. Eric Fetty gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kendrick coming in, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kendrick over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Martinez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. In there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Two and 1 the count to Trey Turner. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Set to deal on 2 and 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Pitch popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So digging in now, Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Bader going back at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Rendon at second with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Matt Grace enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colton Wong. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
Now
Nice
batting,
piece of hitting
the
right
first
there.
baseman,
Two-seam fastball,
Paul
sinker. He stayed
Goldschmidt.
inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kendrick moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. He's set, and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Still only one out in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Kendrick. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. The Cardinals lead it 15-1. Wilmer Defoe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Wilmer Defoe.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Andrew Stevenson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Andrew Stevenson.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on.
Ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Line softly toward the hole, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Fouled away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Too high. 1-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nationals gone in order, and they remain well behind. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
And batting in the 7th spot, number 60, Justin Miller. Now catching and batting 9, number 27, Spencer Heboom.
Matt Reynolds will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Reynolds. Now at first base, number 10, Jan Gomes.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready with the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Dexter Fowler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much it can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
At the plate, Colton Wong. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And he is in there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Track the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
Kyle Bearclaw enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kyle Bearclaw. The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna as he puts it on the ground to third. Rendon charging this one. And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. St. Louis is out in front 20-1. John Gant will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
For the Cardinals, number 53, John Gant.
Stepping into the box, Howie Kendrick 0 for 2 for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off there 1-0. Gant is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Catcher,
Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No
Now
problems
batting,
for him on the mound
shortstop,
since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
Turner.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it
Your
look pretty
attention,
easy.
please.
This has the makings
Pinch
of a
hitting for
good outing
Washington.
so far.
Michael
Number
Taylor
3.
will get the call to
Michael
pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And as you can see, they are way behind. Adrian Sanchez is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Shortstop, number 5, Adrian.
Now in the box, Yadier Molina. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Leading off for St. Louis, the catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready once again, Harrison Bader. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Gomes in foul ground. 1 away.
The pitcher, number 53, John Gant.
The pitcher, John Gant, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Molina, base runner at first with one out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was
Now
waiting
batting,
to see if the
right
ball was
fielder,
going to get down or not.
Jose
If there were two outs, he most likely scores there.
Martinez.
Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Runners are at second and third with one down. Popped him up. Making the catch is Gomes, and that's out number 2. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals are out in front 20-1. Victor Robles will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Juan Soto. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. 2 out, nobody on. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
20-1 the final today. St. Louis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty pitches well enough to get the W. Jeremy Hellickson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today we've got exhibition baseball between the Atlanta Braves and the Cardinals. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Alex Reyes is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Oh, Alex Reyes, one of the big arms, young up-and-coming arms in the game of baseball. Great fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Powerhouse slider, and I mean a true slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you can see why. When you watch this guy pitch, you'll know early on. If you see a lot of swings and misses early, Alex Reyes could be in for a really strong night.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway in St. Louis.
First pitch, 105.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. The 1-2 fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Lewis, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Colton Wong now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. Onto the lawn and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Batting fourth, the
Here's
first
Paul
baseman,
Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
He swings and lines it to left.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Now a drive by DeYoung. This ball is hit well to left field. Acuna racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push to throttle and pull it is being used.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. DeYoung ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So striding forward now, Alex Reyes. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win is they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Wow, and the hits just
Now
keep
back,
piling up for
second
them.
baseman.
Take a look at the
Go
numbers
there.
here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Standing in, Colton Wong. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Inciarte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's called getting your A swing off right there, and I don't blame him one bit after his first at-bat. You remember, he went bridge his first at-bat.
Popped him up. Camargo is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cards leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And there's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Two pitches fouled away. Fouled off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Another full count pitch on its way, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Max Fried.
The pitcher, Max Fried, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Flowers stands at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Paul DeYoung. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Ready for another chance. Harrison Bader, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. And now they'll get him at third base, trying to move up further, but a run is already across to score.
The catcher, number 4.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Braves nothing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Nick Markakis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Carpenter is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And it's fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 26, Mike Fulton-Evans.
So here now's the pitcher, Alex Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Jose Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's 5 for 7. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting,
base, and that's
shortstop,
just what they did right there.
Johan
Big strikeout,
Camargo.
keep that guy off the base path.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Ozuna moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Still a little
Second
early to
base.
start talking about these
Ozzy.
things. There you go,
Ozzy.
right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzy Albies. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Popped high in the air. DeYoung is calling for it. Oh, and they botch this one as it drops in the infield.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail here 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Your attention, please.
Okay, thank you,
Now
Heidi.
pitching for
Mike Soroka
Atlanta,
is out
number
from the bullpen
40,
now as he'll work
Mike
in his 3rd game so far
Soroka.
this spring. Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
third baseman,
Almost went deep his
Matt
last AB. Certainly just
Carpenter.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. In the air down the line in left. Acuna sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Acuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
They were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, the batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Braves nothing. Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Chucky Toussaint enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 62.
So stepping in, Alex Reyes getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. He's set and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Martinez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And now a pitch on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
high in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Matt Carpenter. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Dansby Swanson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Dansby Swanson.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Swanson is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Brian McCann will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
16, Brian McCann.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Rafael Ortega is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 69.
Brian McCann will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Brian McCann.
Bryce Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Adam Duvall is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. And that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Pedro Florimon has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 50.
Ryan Lamar is also into the ballgame as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 68, Ryan Lamar.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Now batting, center fielder.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot out here to left center field as this lead swells to 7-0. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Luis Gohara comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Catcher number 4, Yadier.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. Marquez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Number 88 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
88, Steve Merca.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
The 1-1 home. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The 3-2 pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pitch popped straight up. Reyes waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
One gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just one hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Still 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Number 88 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 88, Steve Murka.
Jed Jerko is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Lined hard toward right center. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Martinez.
In now, Jose Martinez. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay. And they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Now
striding into the box, Colton Wong. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Florimon has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they get the double play at third. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Matt Schaefer is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here.
Now
Dominic
pitching for
Leone
the
comes
Cardinals.
on from the pen, hoping to
Number
finish this
55,
one off here in the top of the
Dominic
ninth.
Leone.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. Hit weakly on the ground to short. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 7-0 shutout final today. The St. Louis Cardinals brought the bats in this one with 18 total hits. Alex Reyes earns the victory on the mound. Max Fried worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and